Hey everyone, Catch 'em All Collectibles here with a brand new microphone. Apologies again to anyone who tried listening to that last podcast. I don't know what happened. Same equipment as always, but I did go for the Blue Yeti microphone. I believe it's what Jake from Pokenomics uses, so it has really good reviews on Amazon as well, so I went for that. But yeah, today I'm recording this on Friday the 3rd. You should be seeing this on Monday the 6th, Labor Day. But August was another good month for EVO. You can see my overview here. I don't have the numbers offhand, but my total inventory active is about 49,000. On hold is about 94,000, 93,000, I guess. And the total available is about 142. Today, I took a carload to UPS again. I'll show you the shipments tab, but you can see I have 1,000 units inbound for 13,600 retail value. And I also have, I did a video on it. The Watsy Hollow lot I bought from Pokemon Radar from John. That's still processing. Going on a month now. So that's taken quite a bit for something that wasn't raw fulfillment. I've actually had a couple of people reach out to me on Instagram or email just asking for how long I normally see on processing times. And the answers I've been giving are 2 to 20 business days when you do the inventory, when you itemize the list. And then those are business days, 2 to 20 business days. And then raw fulfillment, I've seen anywhere between about 5 and 30 business days. So it's quite variable depending on what they've got going on at the time. But to me, it's pretty reasonable because once you get over that hurdle, well, your work is already done by the time you're waiting for that to get done. So once it's done, then you can throw your inventory live and you can start making some sales. But yeah, this shows 13.8 thousand over the last 30 days. I believe that's the gross number because my net, you'll see in one of these later screens that I'll show you. I requested a payment just over 10,000. I just hit my goal of 10,000 barely last month, but I'm off to a quick start already because this 12 grand, they haven't taken off my $10,000 payment for August yet. So in the first 2 or 3 days of September, I've already gotten about $2,000 worth. Largely that's due to Evolving Skies. I had my booster cases go there and they've been selling pretty quick at about 165 a box. So Modern's still crazy. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this. Let's go to our next tab. There we go. So yeah, you can see here, I requested on September 1st a payment for 10,079. I just made my goal by 80 bucks. So that's good to see. This little charge here is just return shipping. They ship back a bunch of dented, empty tins that I wish they had just recycled, but it is what it is. I'll probably send them an email to just ask, hey, if it's really cheap stuff like that, that's big and bulky. I mean, it's not a big deal. They sent back a Vivid Voltage booster box that was actually in a sealed case that just looked like garbage. I think I posted on my Instagram before how bad some of the Vivid Voltage reprint shrink wraps were. Yeah, I don't have it handy here to show you, but yeah, occasionally you'll see these small little adjustments and fees that are to do with like shipping items back or whatever. So this is my shipment screen. I just wanted to show you all of these here are what I took in my car today to UPS. Quite a bit. I had these two were ETB cases. I think I had some battle styles that I wanted to get rid of to Troll and Toad and some Shining Fates. 24 were like trainer toolkits. The 312 was a lot of sleeved boosters that I had kicking around that I turned up in this whole office renovation. You might notice in the background, the last couple of videos I've just had plain blank walls. I picked these up at the Pokemon Center recently. I haven't been able to freshly painted nice walls. It's kind of a shame to start putting holes in it. I know I need to eventually. You can see the nice drop ceiling and the light up there. But at some point, I'm going to get a lot of things hung on the wall. It's just hard to bring myself to start putting holes in it. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I want to lay out my desk and all that. So yeah, I'm going to get things figured out and hopefully have less plain looking backgrounds in future videos. But yeah, there's the shipment tab I mentioned in the prior screen too. This is the 163 WotC hollows I purchased from Pokemon Radar. And you can see they were started on August 6th and we're on September 3rd right now. So almost a month, almost 20 business days. I would imagine they'll be going live soon because that's about the highest I've seen for like an itemized item, an itemized shipment. So let's see if we can get to our next tab. This tab, I have no idea how I navigated my way to it. It's called the Control Center. I think I was like moving through menus, creating a shipment, and then I ended up backing out. It froze, and then I just ended up here somehow. I remember in one of TCA Gaming's older videos, he kind of showed a little bit of his Evo homepage, and I think this screen was one of them that he showed, and he talked about as if it was getting done away with soon. So I don't know how I got here, but it's a pretty interesting thing. It shows my current balance, pending estimated payout. That's like payments that have already, items that have been bought, but the payments haven't cleared yet. As I mentioned, the 10,000 payout that I requested still hasn't been subtracted off that. But yeah, I've got 14,000 active items. The total cost of goods sold, that's screwed up because most of my items are just put in there as like zero cost of goods. So yeah, that's not cost of goods sold, that's cost of goods. But it's not accurate at all because most of them are just zero. I think the only items maybe like Battle Styles boosters I put in that I paid 23 a piece or whatever. So that's probably like 50 Battle Styles booster, or not boosters, elite trainers. Retail value of items, the estimated fees. So if everything that was active were to sell after fees, it would net about 39.8 thousand. Inventory on hold. Yeah, I guess it's giving you a lot of the same information, just in a slightly different way. If anyone wanted to navigate to that on their own, you basically just go to your dashboard and then just change what's after the trollandtoad.com. You just change it to /merchant/index.php, and then you'll get to this little merchant control center. And yeah, that's all I had. So one thing I also meant to mention, and I'll end this video with a little, just to show you something more than the Troll and Toad website. Where'd it go? I think it's this. No, it's this one. This 182 cards. This hasn't gone out yet. It's just single cards from Hidden Fates, or maybe it's this 129. It's one of these two, but I thought it was an interesting shipment to show, and I was going to discuss, I've got them right here. Hidden Fates has like two variants. I know that James in his video ZNG, he's shown a lot of cards coming back that aren't getting graded, and sometimes it's due to hollow bleed or whatever it may be. I don't know that I've seen him show these glossy Hidden Fates cards, but yeah, Hidden Fates has a variant where sometimes the baby shinies are glossy instead of more of a matte, and I'll show you at the end of this. We'll cut over to a separate camera, and I've got two stacks of 100 something Hidden Fates cards each. Those binders that I bought some months ago and showed in a prior video, I finally had time to get through them and sort them for condition. About half of them are going to Troll and Toad EVO because of centering issues, and they're just not going to grade well. The other half roughly are sleeved up and ready to go to CGC. I haven't submitted to CGC in months, so it's about time I get something back out for grading. So yeah, I will cut very shortly and catch you over in the other camera view. So So here we are with the Hidden Fates cards I mentioned. Left pile is the one headed for Troll and Toad EVO. Right pile is going to be headed for CGC. While I'm showing you this, I figured I'd show you a little variant. Last time I showed these in one of my return videos a while ago, but PSA apparently will not grade the glossy version if they notice it. You're probably able to sneak them by them. I've got a list here. Lucario, Zorua. They kind of do them alphabetically. Okay, so here's Lucario. Yeah, you can see it pretty well. So the left Lucario is quite glossy. The right one, I guess you'd call that like more of a matte finish. I'm not a big variant guy, but if you are ever grading with PSA, just know that they might accidentally encapsulate these, but if they catch it, they'll give you one of the dreaded N9 factory misprint non-holder. So I'm not 100% sure what CGC will do, but I do know that I'll show you this grading stack afterwards. There are some glossy in there as well. I think the matte finish ones are the more prevalent. But yeah, this pile here that went to Troll and Toad, the reason I sent these ones to Troll and Toad was because they're, generally speaking, it was their centering that kept them from being gradable with CGC. A couple of them did have some back issues here or there, but overall they were pretty good condition cards. There's another glossy one. But yeah, I think this is great inventory to have at Troll and Toad, just because Hidden Fates is a popular set and people are probably still trying to complete their sets, some of them. So yeah, decent little send-off here for EVO. And next I'll show you the graded card pile. It's weird how, I've mentioned this before, but you kind of notice that Altaria, Beldum, Charmander, so they go alphabetically, but then they kind of fragment off seemingly the more valuable cards. Like they reset and they do Charizard, Cynthia, Espeon, Leafeon, Sylveon. I don't know exactly why that is, but yeah, when you ship the Troll and Toad, if you're doing the list yourself and not doing raw fulfillment, they'll just have kind of random orders to send them in. And then these are the cards that will be headed to CGC. Initially what I was going to do, I was going to send, sorry if the glare is really bad, I'll try to hold it at a better angle. I was going to send just one singular set of Hidden Fates, like the best of each card, and not do any duplicates, but then I was thinking it doesn't really matter. I'm going to sell the cards individually anyways, so I may as well just send the best quality ones of each. I'd rather send 2 Guzzlords when they both have a shot at a CGC 9.5 or something than send one of each card and potentially be taking some with poor chances. And I'd rather not end up with a bunch of CGC 8 Hidden Fates. This is a very, very graded set, but the demand is super high, so I think these do pretty well in CGC cases. As far as how I'm going to send them, the bulk of these will be going off in bulk, but some of the bigger hitters, and as I mentioned before, the bulk ones, no subgrades. Anything I send above the bulk level, like I have a Charizard in here, potentially Cynthia, potentially some of the evolutions. I actually need to do a little research on where the prices are on these, but yeah, I'll definitely be sending some amount of them. I mean, Charizard for sure, I'll want subgrades on, and to send that to a higher service level. But yeah, that's what I have for Hidden Fates. I appreciate you all watching this video and got to check out the cards if you made it to the end, and I will catch you all later.